today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
And be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This defense for the Patriots, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
2nd and 4. Allen. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Jones throw there complete to Myers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 10 carries, 98 yards, too shy of 100. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
They run forward with Harris. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Singletary going to get the handoff. And still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good. Now Sean McDermott going to throw out the challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
On second down, this is Harris. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Thornton. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Thornton. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thornton. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard. Line. Again, it's Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris with touchdown. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only... Throwing to start the drive. Jones, flush to his right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. To throw again on second down. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henry. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs. In the top 5 in the NFL, it's all a mindset. And I'm guaranteeing it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up with a very good clip.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run the...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 2. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Allen now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thornton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Jones now throwing on first down. Open man is Myers. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught left side. Myers with it. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Back to throw again. That's caught by Myers. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Looking to throw. Jones flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Second down and goal. Jones escaping the press. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers in the final seconds of the... He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
and that is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Jones off the play fake. And he fires one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So after the INT, it's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Allen going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Allen. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. On play action, Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. Here's Allen. That's complete to Slayton. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield for Henry. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Open man right side, Myers. 7 yards, the pickup there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Thornton. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Jones operating from the gun. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Set him back 5. On first down, Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Allen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And again, it's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers. Tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on second down. Allen, catch made by Slayton. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak. And they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
This is Harris. And he stopped immediately there. Still 15 yards to go. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, You just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. To throw, it's Allen. Buying time, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with touchdown number 2. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.